Hello again, Jesse here from the Financial Toolbox in beautiful downtown Toronto, as you can tell from the CN Tower behind me. I'm here to answer the question, is there a way to make my disability insurance tax deductible? I'll give you the answer from my best-selling book, The Financial Toolbox. In fact, a wage loss replacement plan, an income loss replacement plan, or a salary continuation plan, they all mean the same thing. It's a way, unlike group insurance, that the business owner can actually group together individual disability insurance plans into a common plan. And in doing that, it's paid for by the employer, but it's also a tax deduction to the business. And the caveat here is the way that this is done is that you need to have 2 or more people having individual plans in this group. So 2 more employees grouped in these individual plans allows you to make this tax deductible. It's a beautiful thing. So let's go over the 6 benefits to the employer and the 6 benefits to the employee for these wonderful plans. The first benefit to the employer is it's generally less expensive for you to pay the cost on this plan than it is to give your employees raises so they can pay for their own cost of individual disability insurance. The second benefit for the employer is the expense is stable and predictable, since the policy is non-cancelable. It's not affected by the fluctuations you'll have in group insurance where it goes up and down every year, because these are private policies that are grouped together, and with a private policy, the premium is set at the beginning and it doesn't change. The third benefit is each separate policy will have a reduced premium just by being in the group. Think of it this way, it's like a group pricing by having them all pooled together. Number 4, the benefit can help attract and retain employees. So it's a wonderful way to have a competitive advantage for you, the employer, because employees love this. Number 5, the expense is a tax deduction to the employer. Take your tax deductions when you can. They're beautiful things. Number 6, you can set up different coverage levels for different classes of employees. So you can tailor make different benefits for your classes of the people who work for you. Now, let's go through the 6 benefits for the employees to having one of these plans in place. The first one is that the employee pays no premium for the insurance. It's free to them. It's a beautiful thing. The second is that the premium that's paid for by the employer is not a taxable benefit to the employee. So many times someone gets something free, but then they're taxed on it. Not in this case. The third benefit to the employee is the benefits for disability are paid directly to the employee if they get injured. It doesn't have to go through the company and eventually to the employee. It goes directly to them right away. The fourth benefit is taxable benefits are increased to offset the effect of taxes. So the intended after-tax benefit to the employee is not eroded by tax. So the benefit becomes the equivalent of the tax-free amount they could get if they held it privately. Let's wrap this up. Ultimately, with these plans, you'll get a higher benefit, but it's taxable. So the after-tax benefit will be equivalent to what the individual would get for an individual disability insurance plan. That's how these work. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Number 5, registered retirement savings plan contribution room is actually created by receiving benefits by the employee because the disability income is taxable. You can't get that with an individual disability plan because all the benefit will be tax-free. So this is a nice advantage. And lastly, the number 6 benefit for the employee is the plan could allow that if the employee leaves, they could take the policy with them. So they own it and pay for it themselves. So they don't have to be stuck in a company because their benefits are there, and if they leave, the benefit goes away. They can actually port this coverage and pay for it themselves later on. These are the benefits of having these plans in place. And it's a wonderful thing. I've set up a number of these for the various business owners that I serve. If you're an employee and you like the idea of having this in the business that you work for, or if you're an employer and you like the idea of exploring how to make disability insurance tax deductible, reach out to me. Go to my website, thefinancialtoolboxguru.com. Drop me an email from there. Let's see if we can get one of these plans in place for you and you can get the benefit of tax deductible disability insurance. Jesse from the Financial Toolbox, signing off.